Hello and welcome. With today's update to the live game, they've added in charm collectors in the form of a charm imp that stays in your inventory and collects charms, as well as have the option for the imp to convert charms into summoning XP as it collects it, but that feature isn't really worth using since the small amount of XP you get is so small that you're much better off just making the pouch yourself. But the charm collecting imp does cost 100k tokens. I got two. One is just for a placeholder. Well, you just need one. There's no real point to have two except for the placeholder. There isn't anything fancy you need to do. By default, it'll collect all charms that you get as a drop, as long as the imp is in your inventory. The backing footage here is just simply myself at Daganov using Rock Barrage, even though I'm only using Rock Barrage just to slightly boost my accuracy, because they're weak to earth spells, and the barrage is just so it's multi-target. And since if you're using abilities, it doesn't actually use rock barrage, it only uses the damage of the spell, you're better off just using momentum and autocast. So the reason I'm running back and forth here is just so that the Daganov stacks up so I get the full effect of the multi-target spell, since I'm using a barrage spell that can hit up to 9 targets at once. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing really to the whole charm collecting thing. It has been many years since summoning has initially released, so I don't think this really matters about devaluing summoning. But I mean, come on, there are like a ton of worse things that happened since then, such as Sizzling Summer. Sure, give out 1 million free XP to any skill without any level requirements. Then there's also the first double summoning XP weekend, and then there's a second one when they said they were gonna stop doing bonus XP week. So it's not the worst thing that has happened to the summoning skill. I guess it's an okay addition, but by the way, the Dagonovs, if you choose to Rock Barrage, it's around 400 Crimsons per hour, I think. And this is without pots. I'm not using overloads. This is just standard mage gear. And yeah. There was also a dual wielding update to Dungeoneering as well, but it's pretty unimportant. The only reason dual wielding is good outside of Dungeoneering is because Drygors are the only level 90 equipment, and there isn't a level 90 two-handed weapon. But there are slight advantages between dual wielding and a two-hander, such as dual wielding. You get when you're using defensive abilities or even just berserk, you get a free auto attack in between because of the speed of the weapon. But then it's like two-hander has 2 AoE abilities and it has a stronger auto attack. And since most of the monsters are pretty weak, you kill them pretty quick. So when you auto-attack them, it's a bit faster. It's not too big of a difference to say that there's a clear winner. But overall, the dual wielding update isn't too important. The charm collecting imp, I'm kind of glad it wasn't released when Dungeoneering first came out, because the summoning skill was still... It wasn't exactly new, but it's better that it came out now rather than earlier. And, well, ever since the second double summoning XP weekend, the high score got screwed for it anyway. So thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.